You see this? This is what we are talking about. 2027, Reps urge Tinubu, Peter Obi to step down for Tinubu. This is House of Reps, right? House of Reps members or a member of House of Reps urge Peter Obi and Atiku to step down for Tinubu for equity, justice, and fairness. Now, this person or House of Reps is talking about stepping down for Tinubu because of fairness. What is that? Because of fairness, equity and equity and justice, right? Because they want Tinubu to do 8 years. They want South to do 8 years. It doesn't matter to them if Tinubu is performing or not. If Tinubu is getting it right or not. Their own is just to stay there, answer the name of president for 8 years, then damage the country, or if you like, the country collapse under his watch. He doesn't care. So far, he answers the name president for 8 years. Now the country is in the brink of collapsing. It doesn't matter to this person. All they care is Tinubu do 8 years, because it is the turn of the South to do 8 years. Even if the turn of the South to do 8 years, can't we try somebody else from the South to complete the 4? Must it be Tinubu? Must it be Tinubu? What has he done to deserve second term? What has he done to deserve second term in office? All this talk is not going to help us, because these people, they are jittery already. They know they have failed already. That's why they are doing this. That's why electoral reform, they do not want this to be signed into law, electoral reform. Because when you sign that, leave the rest for the citizens of this country, for the hungry Nigerians to go to the polling unit and vote their conscience. At that time, they're not going to tell you to go to court. Now, if this one is not being signed into law, the next thing they'll tell you is go to court. Meanwhile, they've already made all the preparations for the court. For a member of House of Reps or for House of Reps telling these people to step down, it has never happened before. Everybody have right to contest, even if it is the turn of the South. Another South person, he can still contest against Tinubu, even if you people want Tinubu to continue. Not telling opposition to step down for what? Why do they have to step down for who? Step down for who does not deserve it? Atiku was, when Buhari was in the north, contesting for the second term to complete 8 years. Atiku contested, isn't it? But he lost. Buhari never asked Atiku to step down for him. Yes, they did what they have to do at that time. He won. But he was not asking people from the south, people from the southeast to the north to step down for him because Buhari wants to complete 8 years. No. So if you guys are not scared, if you know what you are doing, if you trust yourself, then relax, go home. You shouldn't be campaigning. You should go home. Your work should speak for you. On the ballot, on that election day, we should know who is who. Election is not between Peter Obi, between APC. It's between Nigerians and APC. Nigerian versus APC 2027. Because they know already. That's why they are doing this. Somebody who is already telling these people to step down because they want to make it mandatory for Tinubu to complete 8 years. Whether he performed or not. At that time, they will ask you to go to court. Which court? The court of Tinubu, court of Wike. Because as far as it's concerned, as far as I'm concerned, Tinubu and Wike owns the court of Nigeria. Not the court of Nigeria. It's court of Tinubu and court of Wike. Until these two people leave office, before you can think of otherwise. Not even until they leave office. Until these people are gone to the other side. Because even if they are not the president, it's their influence. They can still use their influence with the money, the muscle, the capacity they have to influence these people. As far as because they want their person to be there. As far as they want to install their person there. That it will always continue. Because they already know their weak point. Their weak point is money. The more money you give them, they answer you. And that is a problem. That's what we're talking about. So it's not going to work for them. Tinubu is a wanted president. With all the effort, the APC coalitions, Labour Party, and the other one, New Nigeria People Party, which one is that one again? They should step down for, because Tinubu is the one who deserves to be a president. Others does not deserve it. If he's working now, it does not, for me, does we Nigerians, do we really matter? Does it really matter? Do we care where president comes from? President, 8 years of Buhari, Nigeria were complaining. What do we do? So if Buhari was doing well, Buhari was able to turn $1 to 1 naira. Do we have it? Why should we complain? If Tinubu is doing well, now Tinubu able to turn 1 naira to $1, do we have any problem with that? No. If Tinubu able to bring fuel price down from 200 to 5 naira, 10 naira, do we have any problem with that? No. Tinubu can continue. He can be president for life. as far as the country is okay, as far as the citizens of this country are protected, as far as we have jobs, as far as you can do your businesses, as far as you have electricity to do your business, as far as you can travel from one place to another safe, protected, as far as we don't have any form of insecurity in our country, any form of terrorism in our country, and the country is okay, everybody are happy. So what is our business with who is the president of this country? Do you understand? And now if you ask some people now, with the 2 years of Tinubu's government in office, the most thought about president, the most thought about election, the most, in fact, till today, what I'm trying to say, if you still ask some Nigerians people now, who is the president of this country, some people don't even know. Do you understand? Some people, that shows that some people don't even care who is the president. What they care, what matters to them is have food to eat, have shelter, have roofs over your head, go to farm, do your businesses, your parents able to pay your bills, or if you are in school, able to pay your bill, your school fees, you get job, you are working. What concerns you with who is the president? But because this president has failed from day one, he does not have the qualification, he does not have the capacity, he's not there, he's not competent for the job. That's why it becomes everybody's problem to make sure Tinubu goes back to body long, because it's getting too much. Yes. So actually, I don't care. And this one it doesn't see anything wrong with even. Are you talking about problems that Tinubu created? Are you talking about insecurity that Tinubu under his watch, that insecurity has increased? Are you talking about the frustration? Are you talking about the hunger in the country? Are you talking about unemployment rate in the country? Are you talking about declining in terms of GDP? Are you talking about which one? Which area are we doing well? Better than which area are we done well, or are we doing well better than where Tinubu take over? That's what we should look at. Anything anybody is telling me now that this government is doing well, if you look at the GDP, if you look at the development, if you look at this, that is not, for now, is not also where Tinubu took over. So he's not doing well. He's just trying to get to the point where he took over at that time, before thinking of how to make it better or not. Because when he came, everything was, in fact, shambles. The economy was shambles, disaster, catastrophe, whatever you like, you call it. So because of that problem, a lot of things went wrong at that time. Struggle. Our economy are galloping, right? Inflation rather, galloping. They are trying to do everything possible, changing figure every time, rebasing. So all those things are not helping. So they are trying all this within their power to make sure it even stable where Tinubu took over. That's what they are still struggling to get to, not struggling to make it better. But now, hey, they are not getting there. They are not there yet. So, anyways, I believe that this one is just a talk. It does not mean that Tinubu, Peter Obi is going to step down for them. Atiku is going to step down. Atiku that must be president for that. Atiku that must be president. If that I believe that is the only thing Atiku wish himself, that he must be president until that time. Otherwise, maybe Atiku would have stepped down for them, but others. So let's see who is going to step down for who through the ballot boxes on election day. Whoever wins the election, who failed the election, step down for the other. That's the only thing. But I'm telling you, 2027 election will not end up at the Supreme Court. You are watching. Let's watch and see. Please follow for more.